So we are in the Lakeside Peak home environment on the Meta Quest 2. This is was the latest home environment that came out. They announced that there was going to be a new home environment called Oceanarium that was supposed to come out when you got version 69. It did not come out with version 69 though, at least not immediately. Honestly, I can't remember when I first got version 69. I think it's got to be over a week ago. So every single day I've been checking actually to see if the new environment came out. I checked yesterday, last night. I even checked, technically speaking, today before I went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it still wasn't available. I happened to be on YouTube and I saw a video from one of these, what I would consider an insider, a Quest insider. In other words, they get information ahead of time, and they mentioned that it's available. So of course I jump into the headset and there it is. So I have not even installed it yet. So I just wanna jump in, take a quick look at it, and make a video about it. I do have plans to go into a much larger real-world environment so that I can actually physically explore these different environments. I did that, I would say the last time I did that was probably over a year ago, and people seem to like it. I enjoyed it, but lately I've been stuck in a very small confined space that I can't physically walk around in. Plans are to do that so that I can go back and explore a lot of these little areas that I've never really explored before. So let's install this. It shouldn't take too long. Usually they're almost instantaneous. There we go, it's available. So let's jump into that new environment for the first time and see what it's all about. Wow. I mean, it's very colorful. I like the sounds. I'm nervously laughing because for some strange reason I just felt pressure. I don't know if that's just my imagination or or if that's just an actual physical response to what I'm hearing from experience, because I have a lot of experience when it comes to water, being underwater, I should say, and immediately I felt a tightness in my chest, and I think it has to do with not so much the visuals as the audio. Don't know if you can hear this. Hopefully my Quest is recording it correctly, but you kind of hear that. Just listen for a second. I honestly believe it's the audio that's tricking my brain. So it sounds like you're underwater. Oh, that is awesome. So when you're underwater and you actually, move around, you can hear that. And everything has a different way of sounding when you're underwater, and that's what I'm hearing right now. That's crazy. Very, very bright, very colorful. How far can we go? Ooh, wait a minute. Whoa. What's going on here? Hold on. Let's go back to where we were. We can go just this far. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. So I'm excited right now only because we seem to have more areas that we can actually explore. So I've been kind of upset lately, or not so much upset, disappointed lately with the new environments because it's very limited. It's just a little square. But this home environment, you can actually explore a lot more, it seems. We can't go that far. Okay. Look at the fish. Can we get closer to the... All right. Can we go up there? Oh, okay. So there is a lot more going on here. So we can't go here, but we can go right up here. Still can't go into the seats. It's very pretty, it really is. And I just realized, so my initial response or impression was like we're inside of a dome under the sea, but we're not. We're just under the sea. That's not supposed to be glass, that's just open out into the sea. I mean, that kind of makes sense because the fish are just floating inside here. How far can we go over here? Yeah, look at that. Oh, that is... They put some work into this. They really did. Need to physically turn around here. Okay. So you can't be on the seat, but you can move all around here. All right, that's pretty cool. So let's, oh, wait a second. Why doesn't it let me just jump out? That's interesting. So I have to first get to the stairs before I can keep moving. So is it almost as if, it's as if there is like these are separate environments almost. And it's like you have to get to the furthest point within one environment before you can jump to the next one. That's interesting. Now, I mentioned that I saw that there's a video that it's already out. I watched about 10 seconds of that video. I'll go back and I'll watch it again, and I'll probably be surprised because they'll probably mention all this stuff. But I didn't want to watch the video and then make this video. I wanted to just be completely surprised by all this. So let's see what's going on here. So again, you can go even further. How far can you go? This looks like it's the limit. And you could tell like this part here, this rock formation here has like texture to it, whereas the one in the background, it does still kind of look like it has texture, but you could tell it's just kind of flat. So let's see what else we got. This is nice. It really is, actually. Now, before we see what we can do up there, because it looks like we could jump up there. Yeah, we can jump on these stairs too. Let's go see how far down here we can go. I doubt it'll be very far, but... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so we really can go pretty... Oh, wait. I spoke too soon. This is as far as we can go. Tricked me for a second. I actually thought we could go all the way over there. Now, if I can actually physically walk, I bet I can definitely go over there and see what's behind that rock. But that'll be for, as I said, another video. This is really nice. I like the sun rays coming down. So you can't go in there. All right. Let's not make this video longer than it needs to be. A lot of little details. The fish alone. Can I no. Come on, come back. Oh, I mean, I didn't expect to be able to, touch it, but still, I had to try. It really does give the illusion that you're underwater. I mean, the only thing that would have made it more realistic is if when you did this with your hands, you would see like bubbles forming, from disturbing the water. But, you can't do all of these things, right? But really, it's the sound. The sound is what really sells it. All right, let's jump up here. That's really neat. Okay, how far can we go in here? All right, it's not bad. Can't actually go all the way in, but I'm not gonna complain because I am impressed by this. It's really neat. Where's the whale? I want to see. There he is. Now, unfortunately, I'm always going to criticize something. There's always going to be some critique. The whale, I'm assuming it's supposed to be really far away because the scale of it doesn't seem right. Oh, look at him, he's so happy. Let's see how it looks when it gets closer. Is it going to get much larger? Still doesn't look massive because those things are massive. But that's okay. That's all right. Don't want to complain too much because I'm sure somebody or a team of somebody's put a lot of effort into this, and kind of suck for some nobody on making a YouTube video to just shit on it. And I'm not shitting on it. I'm not. I'm assuming the idea is that it's just far away. But that would actually be kind of a jump scare, actually, if you just kind of saw it turn around, and as it comes closer, it just keeps getting closer and bigger, and then all of a sudden it's like massive as it passes over you. That would be crazy. But all right, let's physically turn around so that I'm actually facing where there's more light in my room. Okay. Now, I learned a little trick, which I'm sure most people who play VR already know. But when I'm in a very confined space and there's a lot of stuff around me that if I, move around too much, I might knock over. What I do is I actually put myself right up against my bed, because I'm in my bedroom, so that I can feel the bed behind me. And that kind of anchors me into a spot so that I'm not losing track of where I am when I turn around like this. So I pretty much just leave my feet planted. I do sometimes forget when I'm in VR and I start turning around and moving around, and next thing I know, I'm swinging a sword and it's knocking over a glass full of ice water, or it's breaking something. So I've learned this is the best thing for me, because I get that physical feedback so that I'm not, again, moving around too much. I like it. I really like it. I'm gonna keep this one for a while whenever I jump in here. This is neat. I really want to see what's back there. Like, the only way to get there, because as you can see, you're limited to right here. But I want to see what, if anything, they animated back there. But I'd have to, like I said, physically walk there. I'll do that soon. That is neat. That is neat. I do like this. So yeah, this is the newest environment on the Meta Quest from the perspective of a Quest 2. Oh, I didn't see that. All those fish before. See, I don't want to shit on it, but look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 have the exact same. Look, they're in sync. That kind of takes away from it. You see how those 2, well, they're in sync as well. Some of them are not quite in sync, and that gives more realism to it. But when they're all moving in sync, it just seems too artificial to me. From this distance, they look good, but I can still see 1, 2, 3 that they're still moving like that. A little bit more variation goes a long way, but again, that's because I'm paying too much attention to this, if we're being honest. This is a home environment. This is not a game. And even if this was a game, let's be for real, the actual game, whatever it would be, would pretty much draw our attention away from those little things. I'm sorry, I'm just mesmerized by the whale. Now, I think this is more of a Quest 2 limitation. It probably looks better in the Quest 3. But the more I stare at the whale, the more it looks like I'm watching a movie, as opposed to like how these fish look more like they're actually within the space. It feels more like this is just a big screen and that's just a video of a whale. Which, I mean, technically that's kind of what it is. But I think you get the idea. It has almost like a little bit of a pixelation to it that doesn't let it feel as real. But I think that might just be a Quest 2 limitation. Now, if only they could create these home environments that can actually change over time. And by that I mean, like, today it's a blue whale. Well, actually that's a humpback whale, sorry. Today it's a humpback whale. Maybe tomorrow it's a blue whale or an orca, you know, swimming around, or a bunch of sharks. Although some people might get, you know, they might upset them a little bit. I don't know, something. But that's always been a request that I always had when it came to home environments, like being able to kind of switch them out, so to speak. Like, again, this would be like a daytime, you know, that would be the sun. But what does it look like at sunset? Or even in the dark you wouldn't see anything, but you know, things like that. But all right, I'm talking too much. You probably don't care to hear any of that stuff anyway. So let's get back up here. It is weird that you have to jump on the steps for some of these. Like, it looks like I could just teleport up here, but for that area, it's like an intermediary. I have to jump on the steps first. It's kind of odd. But man, this is nice. I'm gonna use this for a while. But wow, okay. Let's jump back down here. This is great. This really is. But all right, so that is Oceanarium, the newest home environment on the Meta Quest. So if you enjoyed this video, found it informative, hit the like button, maybe subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see more, and maybe consider becoming a member so that you can see some other types of videos that I make, or behind the scenes type videos, or not. Either way, with any luck, I'll see you in the next video, and until then, take care.